Here we are with Duncan Cowper. Now, I understand you have had a lot of adversity here this week, including losing a motor the first day of practice.
Yeah, first day of practice, just literally 3 corners from the finish on our first day, the motor expired. We broke a input shaft and that took the oil pump out, dry sump pump, so wrecked the motor. But we brought a spare motor, but it wasn't the same spec, so we did just over a 20-hour shift, swapped motors, transmission, gears to get out for qualifying. And then we had a slight oil leak in qualifying, which put us back a bit. Then we went to the middle sector for practice on Friday because it got cancelled. That rained and we went out on the cut slicks and did a fairly good time. Then yesterday we just loaded the car up, or was about to, and one of the front wheel bearings went out, so we had to rebuild the front wheel bearing. After that, turned the motor on to turn it, and the fuel pump packed up, so we had to rebuild the fuel pump as well. And then we lost the clutch halfway up the run today, so it's been quite challenging. But everybody, this is Pikes Peak. This is what happens. You know, people think it's only 10 miles or 12 miles. Wow, it's like doing 120.
Well, let me ask you, after everything you fought through, are you happy you're up here?
Over the moon to make it up here again, because, you know, I know we didn't beat our time of last year, but we got to the top, and that means my dad's hat, and Dad's in the chassis with the, you know, he's got his ashes in there, so he's done 2 runs up the hill as well now. And I'd just like to thank everybody in America, Bob, Rob, Holland, John Edwards from Alcon, all my sponsors, you know, Vertage, Deranged, Fast, you know, everybody who's helped us. And, you know, again, my wife, Wendy, and daughter, Molly, because without them, you can't do this.
Congrats on making it to the top, Duncan.
Thanks very much.